Hello everybody, this is Ivory and 23 here, back with another episode of Homestuck. In the last episode we left off with this bitch-ass crow coming in and taking the beta like an asshole. I always double check. Okay, we're good. I'm always paranoid that I'm gonna end up thinking I'm recording an entire episode, but I don't find out it didn't record until afterwards. I'm that kind of person, so I have to double check. Alright. Suddenly, a rambunctious crow flies in the open window and snatches the beta, possibly to make a nest with, or maybe just for the sake of being a brainless, feathery asshole. You yell at the bird. What the fuck? Stop! In the name of love. Okay. You accidentally launch your ninja sword, everything goes flying out the window, dead bird and all. Oh, Jesus! That poor bird. Okay, that's gonna fall over. I'm moving that there. No one can ever know about this. Look out the window. Yeah, you can kiss all that stuff goodbye. You feel sorry for the bird, but at least you never planned on using that beta, ever. Anyway, now that bit of ugliness is behind you, you guess you can look forward to several more hours of messing around in your room. Whoa, wait, what? What? Okay. You prepare to descend the stairs to your living room. You are standing eye to eye with a familiar foe, a 20-foot-tall granite statue of the mighty wizard Zazarpan the Learned. Your mother had him installed through a hole in the roof with a heavy-duty crane. Just look at that mystical gaze. To peer into those aloof, glassy eyes is to arrest the curiosity of any mortal. To behold the wisdom concealed in the furrows of that venerable face is to know the ceaseless joys of bewilderment itself. Any man so fortunate as to catch askance his merry twinkle or twitch of whisker shall surely have all his dreams fulfilled. Come again? This is just a bunch of what? You find this grisly abomination utterly detestable. Psychoanalyze mother's love of wizards. Okay, I got that. There's nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm trying to fight the yawn as I speak. I'm sorry, but it's just, ugh. She only collects them to spite you. If anything, she finds them even more repellent than you do. She's just a committed woman. Go downstairs to the kitchen back door. You descend to the living room area of your home's expansive open layout. There is a sound of rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in a living space, but it's become hardly audible to you through familiarity. There's the front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in the rain. You might as well see if you can slip through the kitchen and out the back unnoticed. View mother's solid copper vacuum statue. Okay, but it's bronze, not copper. But it wasn't always. A while ago you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to support one of her ubiquitous? I don't know. Whatever that is. Ubiquitous alcoholic beverages. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce some of these words. She liked the gift so much, she had it bronzed and put on this pedestal. She even left it plugged in so it can still be turned on now and then. But never to do any cleaning. It never leaves the display. Sometimes at night when you are in your room, you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She's completely deranged. Grab the Eldritch Princess. It's too big to catalog. Not that you would want to move it anyway. The pretty princess doll has been sitting there for months, ever since your mother got this abomination. Oh my god, kill me. I'm sorry. Abomination for your birthday as a totally passive-aggressive gesture. You decided to make it much less abominable by knitting Her Majesty a new head and new arms. Now it brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't removed the doll yet, and probably never will. She would never be the one to blink first. Acquire umbrella for protection from elements. U is greater than L, U is less than V. You're going to have a hell of a time accessing that card when you need it. Fuck me, dude. I'm sorry. You guess you'll just cross that bridge later. Peek inside kitchen. For now, I'm just gonna try and talk through the yawns. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. Investigate richly colored object in middle of screen. That would be your refrigerator, whose services have customarily served as the battlefield for a chilly siege of passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This was a drawing you did of your cat Jaspers when you were younger, along with a poem about him. Your mother bought this ostentatious $15,000 frame for it, and had it welded to the door. Good God. That's okay. Using the colorful magnet letters, you recently left a what? Okay, hold up. I can't pronounce that. Give me a second.
Succinct.
Succinct. Okay, there we go. Left a succinct message, which may or may not have been directed toward anyone in particular, but you couldn't find the letter W, so you just stuck two V's together. Shrew, or Shrev. Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for your convenience. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a sincere thank you note, which you had legally notarized and then marked with a drop of your blood. But part of it was touching the floor, so your mother was kind enough to lift the lower portion of the document with a velvet pillow. Attached W to face is a fake mustache. Yes. This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother, or getting your computer back online to escape your doom. But it's hard to... Sorry. It's hard to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you are absolutely positive no one is watching. Catalog the W. W greater than L, W is greater than V. But that unsightly void in the W pack won't do, nor will the gash in the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation of the letter's value. You also make a vow to return later neatly sew the plastic shut. Think of ways to one-up mother. You now wonder how to address the pillow situation. It seems the woman has you at a clear advantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh doily under the pillow will do the trick, or maybe spilling a bit of Worcestershire sauce on it. Worcestershire sauce on it, and then having it dry cleaned and then returned along with a laboriously integrating apology note? No, there's no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just thinking out loud here, you could use the entire pack of W's as M's? Oh yes, that would burn. But you've already done something with that W pack, and there's no need to go back and gild that lily. This is delicate business, and that pillow is screaming for rebuttal. Capsulog velvet pillow. You decide to take the velvet pillow and lovingly embroider a poem in praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull this off before she notices it's gone. VE is greater than L, VE less than VI, VE is greater than U. But it causes your tree to be pretty badly unbalanced. It surely will auto-balance itself in a moment. And just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible in the writ card. That's one of the things you love about the tree modus, the happy surprises. Head out the back door. Okay, enough's enough. Time to get go. Oh boy. No. You don't know how she does that. You're never safe in this house. And of all the things to be doing during a power outage, she's up to her ironic housewife routine again. That mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it. What an absolute madwoman. Hop over counter, landing in a roll. Nice. This bird's gotta fly. Youth roll. It's graceful. Lousy goddamn stupid wizards. Meanwhile, in the past again. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with the gaffer tape. But it's sort of hard to get any work done when people keep pestering you all day. You guess you better get that. Answer Chum. Alright. Hi, Dave. Hey, sup? Not much. Sup with you, bro? Huh, good one. It's alright being chill, I guess. You know how it goes. Great. Feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy? Oh man, you know it. So cool! You know, shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is... Oh, wait, that's the wrong voice. Sorry. You know, shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I am telling you. Happy face. So have you talked to John today? Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his Silodex. Can you believe he uses stack? That kid is ridiculous. Lol. Well, that doesn't sound like much fun. What was it you use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot whenever we talk about your goofy motuses, I get a migraine. What do you want with John?
Happy face. I want to tell him happy birthday and ask him about his birthday package.
Oh, yeah. I was being sort of cagey and told him to check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet.
I think it did.
Yeah?
And I think mine came too.
So, I guess you want to know if he likes it or something?
No! He will not open it. He will lose it.
Oh. Wow. Sorry to hear that, I guess?
No, it's good actually, because he will find it again later when he really needs it, which of course is why I sent it in the first place.
See, like, I never get how you know these things.
I don't know. I just know that I know.
Alright.
Anyway, I have to go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking.
Man, if I were you, I would just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off.
I don't think I could if I tried.
Yeah. Say hi to your granddad for me too, okay?
Yes. Yes, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It is usually intense.
Well, yeah, isn't it always with family? But he sounds like a total badass.
Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go.
See ya. Heart. I honestly don't know if that's a guy or a girl. So I'm just giving it a whatever voice. Get phone. It'll be handy to have your phone. 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 8 divided by 10 equals 8. On standby, so you won't always have to go back to your computer whenever someone pesters you. This way you can text message people no matter where you are or what outrageously cool thing you're up to. I don't really want to read all that plus bullshit. So cool. John, pursue adversary into that room. And even meaner while in the present, sort of. Once again, the slippery antagonist eludes you. You only find one more of these unpleasant oily smears. Someone is pestering you. Both your PDA and computer register the message. This chum will know what to do. I like how he just jams the button. Alright, I'm out of my room now, looking for my bro's game. Oh, good. Yeah, there is no sign of Rose yet. I hope she is okay. Well, if she comes back, I'll be ready. You better know what you're talking about, because this could get ugly. Brought my phone and also took my awesome katana with me in case things get too hot to handle. And they always do. You mean that cheap piece of shit you have on your wall? Fuck you. It's sharp and as awesome as a sword. End of story. Okay, I don't really care. I'm in my room again. I really think there's someone else in this house, like monsters or something. Howie? Haha, I wish. Dude, monsters aren't real. That's stupid kid stuff for stupid babies. Maybe. Yeah, you're right. What an idiot. Of course there are monsters in your house. You're in some weird evil monster dimension. Come on. Skepticism is the crutch of cinematic troglodytes. Like my mom. Like, hey mom, dad, there's a dinosaur or ghost or whatever in my room. Yeah, right, Junior. Go back to bed. Fuck you, mom and dad. How many times are we gonna watch this trope unfold? It wasn't goddamn funny the first time I saw it. Just once I'd like to see dad crap his pants when a kid says there's a vampire in the closet. Oh shit, everyone in the minivan. Be fucking dad of the year right there. Okay, stop. What do I do? What, do you have a hammer? Wait. What, do you have a hammer? Man, so lame. Okay, whatever. You should look into weaponizing your Silodex. My bro is always getting on my case about it, but man, it's not as easy as it sounds. But if you're fighting monsters left and right, you don't have much choice. Okay, I guess I can read up on data structures some more. How's it going there? Out in the living room. He's usually here, but I don't see him. Might be playing his mind games he's always pulling, this ninja shit. All I see is little Cal over there, so I guess he can't be far. Haha, oh god, so lame. What? See, I just don't get why you think it's cool, his ventriloquist rapping thing. Oh, Lil Cal? No, man, Lil Cal is the shit. That's fine you are entitled to your opinion. I am just saying that being a white guy who is a rapper with a ventriloquist doll is not cool by any stretch of the imagination, or by any definition of word cool, ironic, or otherwise. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, bullshit. Cal is dope. Puppets are awesome. John Egbert blows. The end. Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things is the thing that is true. I'm going to read. Good luck with your bro. Read your book. Stay wary of these foes. Pfft, monsters. Only retarded babies who poop in their diapers believe in that stuff. Youth roll right out the front door. Oh shit. Oh, I can actually okay, what did I hit? Aggressive? Bro. Do I keep... Oh, agree, aggress. I'm just gonna click all of these. Okay, so a beautiful pony. This is weird. Oh wait, I already hit that one, didn't I? This is confusing and weird, but like... Okay, I think I did all I could do there. It looks like Mom has satisfied her strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back like you were originally planned. First, be the pony. Second, trample Mom. You can't be this stupid pony, and frankly, you can't imagine why anyone would want to. But you give the pony a begrudging pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maplehoof. John, turn around! God damn it, why do I even bother? The good news, finally your revolting incompetence can be put to use. Instead of accidentally firing a Silodex full of steak knives into a priceless oil painting at your beloved great aunt, you can turn that fumbling fury toward one of your foes, such as the ability to grasp painfully simple concepts. The bad news, I'm tired of explaining myself hoarse to you gibbering fuckwads. In this chapter, I will be phoning it in with the liberal use of diagrams and shitty clip art. What are you going to do about it? You are going to wriggle in your own vicious secretions like the worms you are, that's what. Here, learn something for a change. Purse your lips together to form a stiff pucker. Apply them firmly to my rear end. I now pronounce you man and wife. Now get in the kitchen and make my ass some dinner, bitch. Wow. Let's see. You're trying to read, okay? This book is already unpleasant enough as it is without weird voices in your head nagging you to do things. Besides, I thought we already agreed that there's no such thing as monsters. Exclamation point! Fine, you'll interrupt your reading and turn around, but you don't see what could possibly be so. Oh my god, it's a monster. Okay. Don't move or the bunny gets it. This is one of... Put the bunny back in the box. That's loud. Okay, I guess that's done then. Or John. You leave through the back door. Nearby is the transformer, which distributes electricity from the underground generator powered by the river flowing beneath your house. Hold on, is the volume at a good level for the desktop? Yes, it is. The transformer was struck by lightning, though, and no longer works. You wonder if your mother has any plans to have it fixed. You guess she'd rather just play her mind game in a dark house like a weirdo. You can see the mausoleum and the portable generator across your backyard. You're almost there. Use the umbrella. I didn't yawn mid-speech that time, so that's good. Oh, and everything just flopped right out. You regather your items and begin the soggy trek mausoleum-ward. Get up, John! This is no time for slumber! Arrow keys, lock, spacebar to attack. Oh, you bitch. Forget the W and make haste to the mausoleum. Here, I might turn my mic down a little bit. You know what? No. That'll work. Alright, retrieving the W never even crossed your mind. It's just a stupid magnet. John, salvage your weapon and fight on. This is cool. Strife, again. Yep. Oof. Okay, so I have to pick all this shit up then? That's cool. Alright, is there anything else I need to... No. You said... Put the bunny back in the box! Now why can't you What now? Why couldn't he put the bunny back in the box? Oh, it went through it. Now exult! Victory! Spoils are yours! Alright, do I... Okay, no, I don't click on anything there. That's cute. The amazing victory allows you to scale the first 2 achievement rungs on your etch ladder. You are now a plucky tot with a new feather in your cap to show for it. The etch ladder regards your bold ascent with 125 boon dollars. You waste little time in storing them in your ceremonial pork hollow. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity and cash limit. What? By expanding your limit, you've made room. By expanding your cash limit, you've made room for all that nice grist you just collected. You now have 32 fragments of build grist and 10 fragments of shale. That's cool. What about that card? Seems the shale imp had allocated the bunny to its strife specibus. Sort of a stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick the bunny in your strife deck while you're at it. It will at the very least be safer there. Okay. You group the 2 specabi in your strife portfolio. No self-respecting strifer would be caught dead without one. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer. Oddly enough, it seems breaking the sledgehammer altered the abstratus from hammer kind to handle kind, even going as far as expelling the head of your smaller hammer from your deck to force compliance. You didn't even notice it in the heat of the battle. You grabbed the sledgehammer handle, expelling the useless Harlequin figurine. Now repair the hammer! You merge the sledgehammer head with its handle and return it to your strife deck, repairing the hammer kind abstratus in the process. The smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck, since of course handles of any sort no longer belong in there, obviously. Fine, now what? Dave is pestering you, but you don't have time to deal with his nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room. You can't quite put your finger on it. Hurry and activate the generator. You fire up the generator and drag a cord into the mausoleum. It of course would be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. Defile tomb. Oh hey, I have a flavor thing for water on my desk. That's cool. Dude, I have like 4 of them. Sweet. Anyway. Sorry, Jaspers. Have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat, not given to a taxidermist and fitted with a tiny, custom-tailored suit, then stuffed in a coffin built for infants. Plug in your laptop. Woo! Back online. You plug in your laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Silodex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And there's John. What on earth is he up to now? The door, John! Look at the door! You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off its hinges to prop it on your bed? Someone or something has put it back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate. What the fuck is that laugh? Hoo. I'm not even gonna try. What? This is so outrageous! Oh. Or is this like a thing, or... Whoa! Oops. Okay, I guess I don't click on anything. Pester John. Show Pester Lock. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what?
No. For now I have retired to the safety of a smaller building which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence.
Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you out of there, so I'm working on that now.
Working on it?
Yeah, my bro's copy, long story. Hey, don't tell John about this. Don't tell John this, but I think I might have... I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little.
You're referring to your brother's collection?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever, or semi-ironic. Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think some of this shit is going a little far and it's kind of fucked up.
I've seen his websites. I like them.
Haha, yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish little Cal wouldn't look at me like that, with those dead eyes, Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out.
Interesting.
Oh God, what did I just tell you? My dream. You're going to have a field day with that.
I am currently scrawling notes furiously into one of the many psychoanalysis journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies. Huh.
Yeah, I'm going to get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me.
He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he is preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be just like a clown.
Ha 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 ha. All right, I'm out. Later. Interrogate this mad woman.
Yeah.
Alright. Nana?
Yes, dear.
Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me. Not the best laugh. Well, I guess it is really great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana?
Of course, John. I have come...
Whoa, I don't remember the voice I started off with her already.
Of course, John. I have come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I am delighted to see what a fine young man you have turned out to be, just like your father. You're just like your father!
Anyway. Okay, I guess I will take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him. Oh.
Your father was kidnapped.
Ugh.
Your father was kidnapped.
Oh no.
When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened.
What is this voice becoming? What? Okay, so what is the medium you were talking about?
It is where we are right now, a realm that is in a ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness. Darkness.
Am I giving her a British voice or something?
It turns in the thick of the insiposphere.
I don't fucking know.
A place untouched by the flow of time in your universe.
You mean because we are inside a computer or in the game software or something?
A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless autobox car?
Well, it's like this machine that,
Ho ho ho! Of course I know what a computer is, John. I was just pulling your leg. Ho ho ho!
Oh, okay.
No, John. You are not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here is merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines, in a way, serve to invoke this realm's instance, yet it stands independently of any physical machine, and somewhat paradoxically, always has.
Paradoxically? I don't know. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So, what do I actually need to be doing here?
I think it would be best if we started with the big picture.
Go on. Ooh. Neat. Ooh, pretty.
Above the medium, beyond the 7 gates, residing at the core of the insiposphere, is a place known as Skya. Legend holds that Skya exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. Ho ho! But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction.
Alright.
And as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up.
Me? Me?
Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom enriched in darkness, the other up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, of which there are 3 others in kind. The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over the 2 respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins, light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception.
A quest of futility, then.
Show sprite.
Wow, really? Then what's the point?
That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate riddle.
Whoa.
For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house. Not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills.
How am I supposed to get up there?
You build!
Exclamation point. Look at him. Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant. Well, I don't know, that all sounds kind of weird, but in any case, we build a house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad.
Yes, John.
And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save Earth from destruction.
Oh no, I'm afraid not.
Oh, piss off.
Your planet is done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that.
Oh.
Your purpose is so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though.
And that is?
Ho 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 ho!
Yes, I will have to agree with the flow tag about that.
John, you are such a good boy. I know you will succeed.
Thanks, Nana.
You are a good boy, and good boys deserve treats.
Hooray!
I am going to bake you some cookies.
The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her! God damn it, that's just what you need. More baked goods. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them. You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. Hit John in the head with the box to get his attention. You give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, but he is undeterred. That is some fit he is throwing. Good God. Perhaps he will take the spare moment to contemplate the Nana Sprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your game FAQs walkthrough journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. Oh, is that so, Jaspers? And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault you're in this mess in the first place, so we can just button it. John, cookies, now! You refuse outright. This impudence, I don't know, is insufferable. Go get the cookies! Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline? John, you are stupid! You really need to work on your manners. Stupid, stupid, dumb. That's not a command. It's nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid. Like I was just in the corner like, fuck you. I can relate to that. For the last time, I command you to get the cookies, boy. It's just not gonna happen, buddy. Good God, chill. Years in the future. But not really enough to write home about. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke. Oh, cool. Gasp. Beans or mustard? Human etiquette. Let's see. Oh boy! Hold on, what's my time at? Alright. Oh, how much? I may have been a bit nassing in advising you not to bother with the prototyping process. If I spared any detail, it was only to optimize your chances of survival, and if you find yourself begrudging the absence of certain instructions which if followed would have resulted in your demise, then I guess that makes 2 of us. Otherwise, you're welcome. But the fact appears to be that prototyping the kernel sprite before making your getaway may offer the only opportunity to exercise control over your new environment, a place known as the medium. Also, if prototyped with one or two sufficiently, albeit loosely, humanoid and or sentient elements, living or otherwise, it offers the chance to have all this explained to you by an apparitional guide through whatever sort of cryptic, sketchy doublespeak your choice of prototyping element engenders. In lieu of this, you may be forced to settle for my clear, thorough explanations and assiduous dissection of raw data. Again, don't mention it. If you have made it to the medium with an unmolested vanilla sprite, well, I've already covered the bad news about this missed opportunity, and I will go into this further soon. Though to what extent this actually is bad news, I'm not sure. I know only the results of my co-player's current configuration, wherein the sprite was prototyped once before the departure and once after. Which brings us to the good news, which is that you can still prototype after your departure and salvage the massively rewarding experience of haggling with an exposition-slinging phantom guide, so long as you avoid prototyping with terribly inert items such as a brass door knocker in your father's pornography collection. Actually, that might be interesting. If you are struck by the spirit of such experimentation, please don't hesitate to contact me about it. So yes, you can enhance your sprite in this way, but doing so after your departure will no longer induce this effect on the medium I alluded to. That can only be accomplished with one or more pre-departure prototypings. In fact, we can extrapolate there are only so many ways to prototype a sprite. Tiers of prototyping in relation to departure: both before, one after, both after, only one, either before or after, or none. Those occurring before will affect the medium through the kernel's hatching process in your guide, i.e. the sprite. Those occurring after will only affect the sprite. The effects this process has on the medium, or more globally, the incipisphere, are still vague to me. They have to do with flavoring the forces you'll struggle against, and generally all forces at odds with each other in this realm. It has given me some insight into the nature of the game, which again I derive through extrapolation. We appear to be engaging in an instance of a dimension with a highly flexible set parameters in a series of objectives surrounding an equally flexible mythological framework. Oh boy. This framework seems to begin as sort of a blank template and evolves with the player's actions, and likely further evolves with the addition of more host/client connections, and thus more prototype kernels. I regret to say I can't be much more specific than that without loosely extrapolating further. There are plenty of questions that have occurred to me, however. Questions concerning the kernel sprite, which I have raised implicitly already, such as what is the effect of an unprototyped kernel on the medium, or a doubly prototyped kernel for that matter, and even more salient are questions about this dimension itself. Do all players worldwide make it to this dimension if they successfully complete their departure, or is a unique blank instance of the dimension created for each new player? I have no evidence, but instinct tells me it is closer to the latter situation. There is no indication of any other players present in this realm. Alterations in the realm seem singularly centered on the actions of my co-player and myself. If I had to stake everything on it, I would guess every separate client/server pair activates its own fresh copy of an incipsphere, or a unique session, if you will. But the quantity of players is a further complication which invites more questions. It seemed the game was designed to suit two players most naturally, the server and the client. But through mishap, my co-player and I have slipped out of the obvious tandem arrangement, and the only logical course of action to continue playing is to string a daisy chain of server-client connections together until presumably the chain is complete. Theoretically, we could complete this chain with only one other player functioning as a server to my client, and the client to my current co-player server, assuming he can recover it. The strange thing is, though, in our instance of this dimension, there are 4 receptacles for divided kernels, not 3. Does this mean we are destined to have a 4-player chain? How could the game know such a thing? Perhaps it does, and if this proves to be the case, I trust I will be sufficiently numb to the realization. I can consider nothing about this game surprising at this point, and in fact, from the first moments of play, it managed to deviate so far from my expectations that I completely forgot what my original purpose with it was. I had chances to test some information I had obtained on good authority during the prototyping phases, but it completely slipped my mind. Instead, the game's catacombs securing the dark, twisting paths necromancy were blundered into rather on accident. Perhaps you don't need to know any of this. Rethink organization? Bleed may be waist deep. Logoric sludge. Trimmed down, boy. What? She's not finished with this yet. Geez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could go bug someone somewhere else for a while. Or at the very least, someone else. Months in the past, but not many. How are we doing on time? Okay, looks like we're at 40 minutes. I'll just go a couple more pages. Let's see.
Hi, happy birthday, Rose. Hello, and thanks. Did you get John's present yet? I just opened it at this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask about it now. I am stunned. Yeah, I know. What will you make with it? And who said I was making something from which something else could be made? Well, John did tell me what it was. Duh. I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. He often tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks. Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say, the way you and Dave always do. Maybe. His birthday is in a few months, isn't it? Yep. I finally finished the present for him. I've been working on it for years. Years. It's so hard to tell when you're joking, or if you're even capable of it. Happy face. I just mailed it too, so it is sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here. I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him. I don't think you really mean that. I guess not. So, shall I expect a green package dropped to my house via airmail from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into? No. Sorry, but you are sort of hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you will like better than something in a box. Oh? It is a tip! This is already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on. Did you have a pet a long time ago that died? Yes. Okay, well, how did you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot? Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat, or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings towards the animal as lukewarm. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, I think. Just, what if someone told you could play a game that would bring him back to life? If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you? Yes, that someone is me. I just thought you might find it interesting. So what is this game? Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying is all. I think you'll hear about it later, and maybe you could talk to John and Dave about it. They're way more into that stuff than I am. I'll see what the word on the street is about it, in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present. Alright, I'm going to end this recording here. There was quite a bit of reading in several spots. And, yeah. Really like the strife things. That's actually pretty damn cool. But, yeah. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy, go ahead, smack that like button, hit the subscribe button for more. Go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section below with advice, all sorts, just, you know what to do. Alright. Yeah, alright. This has been Ivory Aimon 23 with another episode of Homestuck. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.